Well, hunting season is right around the corner. I already have 3 weeks booked off for it, and out of those 3 weeks, I'm going to be spending at least a week or two in the holiday trailer. But before we do such a big trip, I want to make sure that everything is actually working properly. So I got the trailer out here beside the house. I have it plugged into power. I filled it up with water. I flushed out all the lines of antifreeze, and then I put down all my stabilizing jacks. And on the other side here, I put out the slide. I lubed everything up. You have this pole here. You got these tracks underneath on both sides. So I lubed everything up there, and everything is working good on the outside. There's been no leaks, no water. Didn't even have a mice in it other than in here. There's one drawer he got a roll of paper towel, but whatever, I don't care about that. Checked the TV on the outside. It works. Then came inside here, checked all the plugs. Everything's working good. Lights are working. Fridge is working. Didn't even test the microwave because we don't use it. Stove works. This TV works. The only thing that doesn't work is this. Everything works except for the, whatever you want to call it, the DVD player, the CD player. You can put a CD in it, but it doesn't like lift it up for it to play. But whatever. I'll just go to Walmart, buy like a cheap little DVD player for 50 bucks or whatever, and we'll plug that in here. So now that I know everything works, we're gonna hook on to the trailer here today, and we're gonna head out to Cameron Lakes. It's a nice little lake between Hudson Hope and Chetwynd, and we're gonna go do some fishing. Well, we made it out to the lake, and luckily we found a spot that's still open. Nice, beautiful, wide opening here. There's like a women's festival going on out here this weekend, so we're gonna park kind of over here, and then that way, if anybody else shows up, there's still room here, room for 2 trailers over there, and then we can be kind of neighborly. But one thing that you gotta do when you're parking a holiday trailer, you want to make sure that it's at least fairly level. And in here, I grabbed my little level. It just lives in my cupboard here. And if you look here, that bubble is slightly off. So you have to kind of chase the bubble, so the passenger side needs to come up just a little bit. So in order to do that, you don't use your stabilizers. These things here on the corner, those are stabilizers. They're meant to just stop your trailer from moving when you're walking on it. They're not meant for leveling. So for leveling, I have some 2x4s here, and because that level only needs to move that little bit, I'm only going to use 1 layer of 2x4s. So they're laid out right like this. I'm going to move forward, so the tires are over here. I'm going to take those, slide them in, and I'm going to back on top of them, and then that'll pick that whole one side of the trailer up, and then we should be fairly level. So I'm going to hop into the truck, drive forward, and then we'll get it all leveled out. There we go. And now that our board's underneath the tires, we'll open this back up and we'll check our level. So now when we look at that level, it's almost dead on. A little bit of glare there, but you can see it. And then for doing this level here, I mean, we could leave that hooked up to the truck. That's perfect. Alrighty, but now we're gonna grab our blocks. We're gonna unhook the truck. We'll get our stabilizers down, all that stuff, put out the slide, and we'll be camping. Well, we got all of the stabilizers down. We got our big blocks underneath all of them, and we're also fairly level. So left and right, we're all right, and front and back looking pretty good. Now that we have our stabilizer jacks out too, we can come up here. We can kick this out. And with this, you want to make sure your stabilizers are fully extended on the ground first. If you don't, the weight of this can actually like tweak part of your walls and stuff. So yeah, same thing with your stabilizers. You don't want to lift with them. If you lift, you can tweak your windows and your doors and stuff. So yeah, keep that in mind when you're doing this. Look at the difference in this place. One slide just, oh man, beautiful. Go till she clicks. There you go, now we're camping. Well, we ran into our first snag here. the batteries aren't doing so good. I have 2 interstate deep cycle batteries, like specifically for RVs and marine and all that good stuff. But unfortunately for me, I was kind of a dummy. Last winter I didn't take them off and I just left them out, and yeah, when it hits -40 for like a week or 2 at a time, you kind of nuke the batteries. So I'm hoping I can just put up the old Energizer generator, plug it in, and hopefully that kind of charges it up a little bit, hopefully. If not, when I go home, I'll pull the batteries off and I'll put them on a trickle charger for a couple of days and see if that helps. And if that doesn't help, I guess I'm gonna go to town and spend around $400 or so on new batteries. So yeah, we'll fire this up and hopefully that charges them up. If anything, we'll get the AC going in here because it's hot today. So yeah, we'll fire this up and see what happens. So I just turned the generator off. It's nice and cool in here now. We had the AC on for about an hour, and it seems like if I hit the battery button, it's at 2/3 now. So I don't know, maybe just the extension cord there, it was kind of acting up a little bit at the house, so maybe that was the issue, but so far so good. But yeah, I gotta run Shelby over to the women's festival there. She's helping out with the catering, and then we'll come back here. We might do some fishing, or we might do some cooking, or just kind of hang out. I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, we gotta take a quick little drive here and we'll be right back to camp. Well, bad news for the batteries. After about 45 minutes, it drained right back down to 0 and dead. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open up these covers and I'm gonna see if I can take one of these out, and I'll probably just run back home. We're fairly close here, and I'll throw that into the trickle charger. I don't know, I'll probably just leave it until like tomorrow morning kind of thing, go back and then do the same thing, grab the second battery, go out there and swap it out, and hopefully that helps. If not, again, like I said, I'll be going to town and buy a new battery. So yeah, let's get all set up, open up these boxes and get these batteries out. So these battery boxes, they're pretty straightforward. You just got a little strap on here, grab the top, slide this out, and the way this is connected, this one is connected to this one, the ground is connected to the trailer ground, but then this ground is also connected to this one here, and then this one, the main power supply, is to the trailer. So if we swap this out, or at least open them up a little, we get access to our batteries. So we have this jumper cable, goes to this battery. This is the main supply, this is the ground. So really what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to take a picture of this because my memory's not all that great, and that way when we come to set it all back up, we know exactly how to do it. If you swap these around and screw it up, you have like reverse polarity or whatever. So we don't want to do that. Let's see, what should we do? Remove this ground, I think. This is something that I always have too in my trailer, is just small little tools. I got like a wrench set, or not a wrench set, like a socket set, and then like a couple crescent wrenches. We'll pull that ground off. We'll remove this jumper. That back on there. So that's the main power supply to the trailer itself. Now what I'll do is I'll take this side off too. So in that way we go home with just a battery, not a cable hanging off. And then for this ground, all I'm doing is I'm going to take the ground for the trailer off of this battery and put it onto that one. So in that way we still have some sort of a battery, even though they're dead. I don't know how these things are when it comes to running the generator without a battery hooked up, so this way it just kind of whatever. Seems to make sense to me anyways. So we pull off our jumper, pull off this ground, and hopefully it reaches. Should. And just like that, we're back to a 1 battery system. The reason why I run 2 is because I like to use my trailer when it gets pretty chilly out, and when the furnace runs constantly in like the late September, early October seasons, you just burn up batteries. And even these is group 24. If I upgrade these, I'll probably go to a group 27, but when you do that, you need different boxes. They might stick out a little bit, but whatever, that's something I'll deal with later. Now we can grab this battery, pull it out. It's bulged a little bit on the side, but it shouldn't be that bad. But yeah, now what I'll do is I'll take this home, put on my charger at home, and hopefully that kind of fixes the problem. But we won't know for a couple of days, because that's going to take about a day. This one will take about a day, and then we'll put it all back in and see if that fixes it. I'm just going to put the lids back on, put up the straps, and away we go. Well, we made the quick trip back to the house there, and I got the battery on the trickle charger, and now we're back into the trailer. But it's been a long day, and I'm starting to get pretty hungry. So what we got here, we have a couple of nice little steaks here. Sirloin. We got some mushrooms, onion, green pepper, and basically what I'm gonna be doing is kind of like a Philly cheesesteak, almost. We even got what is it, Havarti cheese? Yeah, Havarti cheese. So I'm gonna cut this all up. I'm gonna pretty well just slice it all up, throw it into little like aluminum foil, and then once I get a fire going here, I'm basically gonna build 2 fires, a main fire for us to sit around, and then I'm gonna put some coals off to the side, and I'm gonna grab my little packets of meat or whatever you want to call it, and I'm just gonna throw it right directly onto the coals, and we'll let it slowly cook for I don't know, an hour or 2 or however long it takes really. And then yeah, I'll probably throw a little bit of oil in there, maybe a touch of butter, just to kind of soften up the onions. Then also got just some table salt, garlic and onion, and smoked paprika and onion. So yeah, I'm hoping it turns out kind of like a Philly cheesesteak wrapped up in tin foil, but yeah, we'll see. Right now it's 6 o'clock, and I have to go pick up Shelby at 7. So I'm basically going to get this all cut up and packaged up, wrapped up in tin foil, put into the fridge or the freezer. I mean, the freezer's nice and cold, but I mean, I'm pretty sure the freezer is going to be mainly just like our fridge now. And then I'll go pick her up and we'll throw everything onto the fire. Just to give you an idea of what we're working with here, we have our steak. It's all thinly sliced. It's about 1/4 inch pieces, like nice and thin. On top of that, we got probably about a little over 1/4 of an onion. Again, nice thinly sliced. And then about 1/2 of a green bell pepper, thinly sliced, and then just cheapo mushrooms already pre-cut. So we'll do that. We'll wrap this all up. This one's mine. When I make Shelby's, I'm gonna put a little less onion on there. She's not a huge fan of onion. She'll eat a little bit of it, but not like me. If it says, you know, add an onion, add 2 just in case, kind of a deal. Same with garlic. We call for 2 cloves, put in 6. But yeah, I'm gonna get Shelby's all made up here, and then pretty well just wait till I go pick her up. And when we come back, I'll light up a fire and we'll start cooking. Well, I went to pick up Shelby. Turns out they need her for about another hour. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to get my fire going. Already got some kindling cut up there. And yeah, I'll basically get a fire going, get a nice good bed of coals going. I'll go over, pick her up, and then I'll come back and start cooking some more. So I already caught up some of this nice little cedar. I've never made like the little feather sticks with it before. So I'm going to give it a go here today. This stuff burns extremely hot, so I can't see why it wouldn't work that good. I just don't know about shaving it down with my knife, but we'll give her a go. Oh, beautiful. It's actually quite easy, and it smells great. This stuff's actually quite easy to do this. A little easier than pine. I don't know if maybe because like the grains are quite a bit different, but this works great. But I'm gonna get this done to, I don't know, 5 or 6 or so, and then we'll strike a match to them, stack them all up, and we'll get one heck of a good fire going here in just a couple of minutes. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. That's gonna work great. Alright guys, I'm gonna do a couple more, and then we'll get this fire going. So here I got all my feather sticks all made up here. I got 5 of them. Basically, once as you light it, you kind of want to lay it down near the bottom, hold it up, and then you just kind of stack them up from there. And then on this side here, I got some of my small kindling, slightly bigger kindling, and this stuff here, when my dad cut it, he cut them fairly long, so I'm just going to snap them all kind of in half to make it a little easier for me. There we go. Oh, we got some wind blowing, so just gotta give that a second. There we go. And basically just kind of stack this stuff up. And away you go, you got fire. This is why I like using this method quite a bit. It gets the fire going extremely fast. Even with these windy conditions, it still sparks right up. And we're going. There's a little bit of bark and like spruce boughs in here, just kind of laying around camp, so clean the place up a little bit, and we'll just burn it off. Now that we have this pretty well going, basically, yeah, let this get going. We'll throw that other stuff in there, let it all burn down once you have a nice little bed of coals. I might grab some more just small stuff and keep a separate fire going off to the side. That way we have nice hot coals. But with this cedar, it burns so incredibly hot, so I'm assuming that the coals are going to stay hot too. So we might not need a second little fire. But anyways, our fire is going, and yeah, just gotta wait for it to all burn down, and then we'll start cooking. So we got ourselves a nice little bed of coals here happening. And over there I got other sticks, so that way when they burn, they'll just create some more coals. I can kind of scrape them over onto the side. I got these two things of beauty here. Don't ask me to wrap up a Christmas present, but man, I can make aluminum foil look beautiful. So basically, I'm gonna grab one, throw it down. Ooh, grab this other one, put it over here, and there you go. Hopefully we don't burn it. If we do, oh well, campfire cooking. It's gonna happen eventually. But now basically just let that sit like that for probably an hour or so. I'll give it about 30 minutes. I'll come over and I'll flip them and then cook out on that side for 30 minutes. And yeah, I don't know, we'll just kind of do our thing. Getting a little bit of flames happening here, so better move this stuff over. But see, over here we'll have this going, so we have our nice little extra coals if we need it. And yeah, that way we can just pick one of these up if we need more coals, grab that, scrape it over, and you're back to cooking. But yeah, this will be, like I said, an hour ish, and yeah, we'll be eating here fairly soon. Well, I said I was gonna give it about 30 minutes before I flip this, but it's been 15 and I'm just kind of nervous. So grab this here, flip it over. Smells great. Oh, did I puncture it? Nope. Just and we got some of these coals. We'll just kind of tuck them in around here. I'll grab another couple pieces of wood, put it there, so we get more coals going. And I still got a couple little pieces. Doesn't take much to keep this stuff going. We'll put that there. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Nice sizzling. I got more coals on this side than that side, but whatever. It'll be a little uneven, but give us another 15 minutes on this side. When I come out the second time, I'll put more coals underneath it, and then yeah, give it another 15 minutes, another 15, we'll flip around. I think that'll be the ticket. 30 minutes might be a little too much, might get a little too hot, but oh well, we'll be eating here within about an hour or so. But hey, look at the sunset. It's just beautiful out here. Nice little Cameron Lake. Nice little spot. Alrighty, we're gonna keep cooking. Well, hopefully you can see me. It's getting kind of dark here now, but we've been cooking on this for about an hour, maybe a little bit longer now, and it's smelling absolutely delicious. We're sitting in the trailer and you can smell it even coming into the window. So I think we're gonna call it good enough. I'm gonna grab it off the coals here, and we're gonna bring it inside. I'm gonna open it up, and I got some Havarti cheese, and we'll throw it on top, so it's kind of like a Philly cheesesteak. All right, we're back inside here. We got my little lamp going. It's time to do the grand reveal. Let's see if I cooked it or if I burnt it. Oh, look at all that steam coming out. Oh, she's upside down, boys. But that looks absolutely amazing. Now to finish this off, we got this Havarti cheese. Oh, a little steam on the lens. We're gonna take this cheese, put it on top, close her back in here for a minute. Now that'll melt away, and it's gonna be great. I got this other one to do here, and then, well, we'll be eating. We'll let you know how it turns out. But if you guys want to cook this, you don't have to do it like over a fire. You can do this and just throw it in your oven at like 300 degrees for whatever, an hour or two, or however long you want. But yeah, I'm gonna get the second one done up, and then we'll do a taste test. Well, here's the final result here. Nice and melted, nice and steamy, hot. I opened it up and I licked my finger, and that tasted amazing. Shelby already dived into hers, and she's moaning and groaning, and there's all sorts of noises happening over here. Check that out. Oh, this looks awesome. That looks hot. Now let's just go for it. Ooh, it's hot. But man, is it good. And it might be one of those new go-to staples, I think, when I'm out camping or whatever. Throw this onto the fire. Takes a little while to cook, but so does any other campfire cooking. But man, this is good. But anyways, guys, I think that's it for me today. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like it if you liked it. Leave me a comment or whatever. Get outside, have fun. I'll see you out there.